Humans aren't born out of laying around on their asses. We're the dominant species. We built all this. We're powerful and we're beautiful and we're ready to build the next level of civilization in God's plan. If you love God and you want to build a pro-human future, you must become the victor. But you have to believe in yourself first. This is the truth, and everyone knows it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of watching these spoiled, pompous, low IQ Hollywood celebrities go out in public and run down this country, run down our culture, basically say that Americans aren't special, they aren't unique, they're not good people. And that's exactly what Anthony Mack did here. When he's talking about the character of Captain America, he's actually trying to come out and say, well, I don't really associate Captain America with America. I considered him to be Captain Globalism. I mean, it really is such an astonishingly tone-deaf and retarded statement to make. And he makes it while promoting the movie called Captain America, which is about Captain America, which is Steve Rogers, who joined the army to fight for this country. Now, I know that some people say, well, but in the movies, he disobeyed some of America. It's like Captain America is about being American. That's the entire reason he's named Captain America. But you've got people that don't like this country, that despise this country, and so they don't want to give America that quote-unquote win. So without further ado, let's listen to this guy. And, of course, I like to play the full clip so that you can make a determination for yourself. It's 1 minute and 10 seconds. If I feel motivated, I will pause and interrupt. But I do think it's important that you listen to this and truly grasp and understand that these people hate you. They hate you by the very nature of you existing and not agreeing with them and kissing their ass and licking their boots. The fact that you're an American that's unashamed to be an American irritates their elitist globalist sensibilities.
Of different things. For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. This is kind of like an aspect of a dream coming true. When I was a kid, all of us as actors, I believe, want to get back to that day before someone told you no. When you look out your door and you see a 5-year-old kid with a stick and he's slaying dragons to save the princess in the tower, that kid really believes there are dragons out there. That stick is really a sword and he's really trying to save that princess. And then one day somebody told him, no, there are no dragons, that's not a sword, and that princess is not there.
I mean, that's a lot to take in. That was like a cosmic blast of retardation, so I do apologize. So the first part of that was basically him saying that the character of Captain America, he doesn't really think of America or American values when he thinks of Captain America. The other part of that was him saying that apparently he wants to live in a world where kids don't have to deal with reality, that they can basically just imagine anything. Oh, yeah, they're dragons, and this stick, it's a sword, and who are you to tell me any different? Now, I'm not saying that you should go and, kick down a kid's cardboard box and say that's not a spaceship, but he wants to get back to there. He wants to get back to this sort of childlike wonder. And the reality is that that's not some aspirational goal. That is just baby-brained imbecile bullshit. You're a man. And your job here was to sell people on paying their hard-earned money to go watch you play Captain America. And here's the real tough part. The movie looks like crap. You are Captain Falcon. I don't even recognize you as Captain America because every time you've had the shield, every time you've even associated with the name Captain America, it's this blacktivism where you're just bitching and you're complaining. Oh, it's unfair. The cops. Oh, why are the cops targeting black people? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you look at the crime statistics? Just take one look and maybe it'll start to become clear that it's not some kind of racial bias. It's comes to having to deal with reality on a daily basis. The reality of the numbers don't just like the cards don't lie, the numbers don't lie. The entire premise of this sort of blacktivism, this complaining culture, it's all predicated on a lie and a cope. And you are given the reins as Captain America, and instead of embodying the things of actually Steve Rogers, which is, sacrifice. Look at what Steve Rogers was willing to give up for this country. Everything. He was willing to die for it. He's willing to jump on a grenade to save his fellow people. He was called to do it. The only thing that you are doing as Captain Falcon is complaining and running down this country and saying this country's not good enough. You need to do better, Senator. Making excuses for terrorists. Every venture that you've been in as Captain America has demeaned the role, demeaned the name, and ultimately embarrassed everyone. So no one is interested in your movie. That is the toughest sell. You have to convince them that no, this is going to be a return to form. Captain America is back, and I'm going to instill these values. And the first thing that you do is say no. No, the Captain America that you knew is gone. This Captain America doesn't even like America. Doesn't believe in the American exceptionalism. No. What you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to go see this movie because it's pandering to global elites in Hollywood? Anti-American global elites? Where have you been the last year? Donald Trump is the president. American patriotism is on the rise. You are a couple years too late. Now, I don't know if some exec or some writer or some consultant gave you this line because you were in Rome at the time, which makes no sense why you were promoting this in Rome. Like, if my movie cost as much as the one that you're in, and it was slated to fail, as big as this movie is looking to fail, I would be out there in the United States every day campaigning like I was running for office, like I was trying to fight for my career. Now, I know that some people will say, well, Anthony Mackie came out, he made a follow-up statement. Yeah, because I imagine he got a phone call like, oh my God, like, what did you do? He says, let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American. Didn't sound like you were a proud American. When you're talking about Captain America and you're saying, well, I don't really see Captain America as instilling and being about American values or being about America, that doesn't sound like a proud American. What that sounds like is an arrogant, globalist Hollywood elite running down and trashing this country. And taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime. I have the utmost respect for those who serve and have served in our country. Cap has a universal characteristics that all people over the world. No. He is Captain America. Other people can look up to him, but this is not some universal buffet where everyone wants everyone can chip it. No. Captain America is Captain America. And the fact that you don't understand that means you're not the right person. So here we got the memes. For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of them. Somewhere Rachel Ziegler's holding Mackie's beer right now. Yeah. Why on earth are these people not under more strict control? Or if they are, why are they allowed to say these wildly stupid things that are going to do damage? Like, understand, these people, the time that they say the dumbest things are when they're promoting a movie. Rachel Zegler, promoting Snow White, comes out and trashes Snow White, trashes Disney, trashes American values, trashes traditionalism. Trashes that, oh, she's gonna be a girl boss. She's gonna be the empowered female character. She's gonna go in and ride in and she's gonna save the prince because she doesn't need true love's first kiss. She doesn't need anything. She's an empowered woman. It's like, gross. What do I want? Oh yeah, do you want to go see that Captain America movie where he's a globalist and doesn't like this country and just complains about black issues the entire time? No, sorry, I don't want to do that at all. Apparently Chris Evans has weighed in as well. I'm not even going to bother to look up his statement. He's another pompous, egotistical, arrogant Hollywood celeb. And it's like, oh, well, no, he played the character of Captain America. Well, yeah, he's a far-left, ridiculous, pathetic loser. Chris Evans is a loser. Steve Rogers is not. But Chris Evans is not Steve Rogers. Chris Evans is not Captain America. He's an actor. He's a far-left lunatic actor that promoted Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So the fact of the matter is this. Captain America is a patriot. He loves his country. He's willing to die for his country. He's willing to fight for its people and the American dream. He represents all that is noble and honorable, and he proudly wears the red, white, and blue. Absolutely heels versus babyface. 100%. This is Captain America. This is Captain DEI, Captain Globalism, Captain Falcon. It's absolutely pathetic. And this is the attitude that people are so tired of seeing. Captain America, but he's black and communist. Oh, man. To me, America represents a lot of things, and America isn't one of them. Well, meanwhile, a love for America is something that is ingrained in Captain America because he instills all of those values in the people watching. There's something just profoundly beautiful about the first Captain America movie. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. The movie is great. All of the characters sort of devolved into weird things, by the, like the 20th movie. But the first Captain America was really, really good. Because it showed that Steve Rogers was willing to sacrifice everything for his country. This new Captain America that's black and communist just likes to complain and not willing to sacrifice anything for anyone. In fact, this Captain America thinks that America owes him something. That America owes him something. Because that is the toxic, repulsive, low IQ, idiotic, just miasma of blacktivism. Which is this idea that I'm owed, I need reparation. I'm owed something from people that didn't do anything to me. From people that weren't even born. It's like, it's so profane and ridiculous and anti-American. It is so absurd. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.